It's rhyme time. Can you find the 2 rhyming words based on the 2 clues provided? We've got 15 of them for you today on the mini episode because this is Trivia with Buds. What? And welcome to a mini episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Budds. I am a trivia host in Southern California. I'm a comedian. I'm an actor in bad movies like Sharknado and Airplane vs. Volcano, both of which are on Netflix and you can watch anytime. And I am here in your ears to give you 15 questions today on the show. Now, we put out this show every single Tuesday in like an hour-long or 45-minute to an hour-long episode where I usually have 2 guests battling each other or me battling somebody one-on-one or an interview with somebody of note. And this is a mini version of that. So we just got 15 questions for you. We'll do about 15 questions in 15 minutes. And we've been doing like themes all week. So if you want to check the last couple episodes, we did Star Wars. We did The Simpsons. And today we're doing rhyming pairs. So I'm going to be looking for 2 words that rhyme that kind of fit the bill of the 2 clues we provide you with in the question. And if you want to play along, you can write down your answers and send me those answers in an email, ryanbudds@gmail.com, and you'll be eligible to win a pop culture art square from my good friend, artist Drew Blank. Now, if you like this show, there's 81 other episodes of the show to check out, and they're all specified by their titles, so you can see what kind of trivia you're going to get into in that episode. But you can also go back and you can check out some of the amazing guests we've had if you read some of the descriptions. Like episode 66, I had the creator of Hey Arnold, Craig Bartlett, on the show, and he did some trivia on dinosaurs, space, and Hey Arnold itself. So that's kind of cool. That's a really fun episode. He talks about bringing the show back after 16 years for the Hey Arnold Jungle movie that was on Black Friday just this past 2017 year. And then you can go over to episode 64. I had child actors Brian Bonsall, who was Preston Waters in Blank Check, amongst a ton of other projects. And then his brother, Victor DeMaria, who was Timmy Timmons in The Sandlot. They battle in punk rock music and video game trivia. So listen to them and some fun interview questions with them as well. And then episode 5, I had one of my good buddies, Jim O'Hare from the show Parks and Recreation. He played Jerry, Gary, Larry, Barry on that show. And we do some sitcom trivia and Johnny Cash trivia. So go back, dive into those episodes if you like this show. And then today we're going to dive into 15 questions on rhyming pairs. Let's do that right now. Here we go. All right, so we got 15 questions for you on rhyming pairs. This is one of my favorite rounds that they do on Jeopardy, the game show Jeopardy. So I'm going to give you like a clue or a pair of clues, and you're looking for a rhyming phrase that would kind of match that prompt. So we're going to start with number 1, and we got 15 of these total. Let's see how you do on rhyming pairs. Question number 1, an artificial small horse. An artificial small horse. What would the rhyming pair be there? Number 1, an artificial small horse. Question number 2, a small evening bag from Holland. Question number 2, a small evening bag from Holland. Question number 3, a discriminatory guitar player. Question 3, a discriminatory guitar player. Question number 4, a Beatles member's automobile collection. Number 4, a Beatles member's automobile collection. Question number 5, a grizzly that plays by the rules. Question number 5, a grizzly that plays by the rules. Question number 6, an overeater of sheep meat. Number 6, an overeater of sheep meat. Question number 7, an unmotivated flower. Question number 7, an unmotivated flower. Question number 8, Ulysses S's trousers. Question number 8, Ulysses S's trousers. Question number 9, an illuminated hole in the ground. Number 9, an illuminated hole in the ground. Question number 10, a stinky companion to peanut butter. Question number 10, a stinky companion to peanut butter. Question number 11, a squad of people yelling. Number 11, a squad of people yelling. Question number 12, most popular soda with a crack in its can. Number 12, most popular soda with a crack in its can. Number 13, not looking forward to downhill disc riding. Number 13, not looking forward to downhill disc riding. Number 14, Barney's wife on the Flintstones working out profusely. Number 14, Barney's wife on the Flintstones working out profusely. Number 15, fast way of showing a skateboard ollie. Number 15, fast way of showing a skateboard ollie. That is the questions, 1 through 15 for the rhyming pairs. Let's see how you did, but before we get to the answers, here's a quick story about me in English class running for a school election. All right, so since today's mini episode is about something kind of English related, we're looking for rhyming pairs of words. I was trying to think back to a fun English class memory, and the one that kind of jumped out to me was in 8th grade in my English class, we did a thing where we got to run for school elections. So we got to pick people that were running for, instead of class president, we had this thing, like our school is set up like an old city in the 70s when they built it. So there was like a street light when you walked in and a mailbox inside the building and that kind of stuff, and like cobblestone streets. So it was the mayor. So it was like the mayor of the 8th grade class. And then there was the deputy mayor and the treasurer and secretary and stuff like that. So I was running for mayor, and I put up these signs. And because my name is Buds, I had the Budweiser Frog slogan, which was really popular at the time in the late 90s. And it said, Buds Wise Choice, with the 3 frogs on lily pads. And I thought that was really clever, so I put those up, and then I got called into the principal's office, and they were like, you cannot promote alcohol in this school. And I had to take all the posters down. I did not win the election for mayor, but I did get the lowly job of deputy mayor. And in 8th grade, I got to wear a big sash like a Miss America pageant winner across my graduating gown that said deputy mayor. So there's my weird kind of English-related story for today's episode. Let's dive into the answers to our rhyming pairs questions. All right, here we go with the answers to rhyming pairs. Let's see how you did on these questions. Remember, all your answers had to be 2 rhyming words. Some are easier than others. And here's question number 1, an artificial small horse. The answer I was looking for was phony pony. See how that works? Phony and pony, they rhyme, and they fit the bill of an artificial small horse. Question number 2, a small evening bag from Holland. I used this one at a live trivia night just a few weeks back, and it was Dutch clutch. A lot of people got that right, and these are kind of fun to figure out. You feel like a real smarty pants when you figure these out. So the number 2, a small evening bag from Holland, Dutch clutch. Question number 3, a discriminatory guitar player, racist bassist. That was the one we were looking for there, racist bassist. I'm sure there's a few of those out there, probably in the South, right? The question 4 answer, a Beatles member's automobile collection, Stars Cars, like Ringo Starr. Ringo Starr's cars would have been fine as well, but Stars Cars were the 2 rhyming words. Question number 5, a grizzly that plays by the rules. I was looking for fair bear. Fair bear. A grizzly that plays by the rules sounds like a tagline on a movie poster, but there's not probably too much story there if it's just a grizzly that's always playing by the rules. He never steals picnic baskets. Number 6, an overeater of sheep meat. That would be a mutton glutton. I don't think I've ever had mutton. I only know of it because Jerry's girlfriend cooks him a lot of mutton on an episode of Seinfeld, and he hides all the meat in her napkins that were Nana's napkins or something, and Elaine, I don't know, I forget. I think it was her cousin. An overeater of sheep meat, mutton glutton. Number 7, an unmotivated flower, lazy daisy. That's a kind of an easy one. Unmotivated flower, lazy daisy. Number 8, Ulysses S's trousers. Those would be Grant's pants. Grant's pants. Number 9, an illuminated hole in the ground. I was looking for lit pit, which is where you don't want to be at a lit concert, man. When My Own Worst Enemy comes on, you get really knocked around that lit pit. Number 10, a stinky companion to peanut butter, Smelly Jelly. That'd be a good band name in the 90s, the Smelly Jellies. Number 11, a squad of people yelling, Scream Team. That's the answer, Scream Team. Number 12, most popular soda with a crack in its can, Broke Coke. Broke Coke, something that happens when you do too much Coke. You become broke as well. Number 13, not looking forward to downhill disc riding. Sled dread. I don't want to go sledding. I am dreading sledding, so sled dread. Number 14, Barney's wife on the Flintstones working out profusely. Now, this character was not included in the Flintstone vitamins for over 20 years, and then they added her in, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago, but it was Betty, Sweaty Betty, because she's working out profusely. Sweaty Betty. Sounds like a terrible stripper name. And number 15, fast way of showing a skateboard ollie. I was looking for quick trick with the skateboard ollie. How'd you do on the test of yourself with the rhyming pairs questions? That's what I want to know. How'd you do? Send me the answers, ryanbudds@gmail.com. I'll pick one person who got all the questions right, and I'll send a pop culture art square to them. Today's square is from one of my favorite cartoons, Adventure Time. So if you like Finn and Jake and the whole crew, Drew Blank, which you can find all his work at drewblank.com. He did this cool crossover of Adventure Time characters as Batman characters, and I think you will dig them if you love cartoons or Cartoon Network or specifically Adventure Time. Don't miss tomorrow's episode, everybody. It's all about what's that color. I'm going to give you something from pop culture, and you got to tell me what color it is. See you then for more fun on the Trivia with Buds mini episodes. Bye-bye.